Good afternoon, early evening, folks, for those in Central Standard Time. This is Tiffany Daniels, also known as the Lady Autist, and welcome, folks, to another episode of Spilling Tea. I am coming to you a little bit later. I had a little, a little grocery money come in today, thankfully, just in the nick of time. So I had to brave all the holiday traffic and just kind of bulk shop a little bit. But anyways, today what we're going to be going over is something that's kind of just really proved my point about some of the tactics these trolls are using. So we're talking about Roberta Kaplan today. So if we rewind back a little bit, I was talking to you a little bit how willful ignorance, as well as playing into, well, they're only just fans, the dismissive tactics, often end up backfiring on those who use them simply because they get overconfident in them, they get a little cocky, and they overuse them. Or because they are scared and they have something to hide. Case in point, Roberta Kaplan. So she went on her Twitter feed talking to another individual, telling her that she really shouldn't be engaging with JD supporters because we're just a bunch of irrational fans, right? Well, why would she do that? Because, as we all know, us JD supporters, we like our receipts and we are very good at finding them. So, it comes out that Miss Roberta Kaplan, Miss Me Too movement, Miss Time's Up lady, represented Harvey Weinstein. Right? Another predator that she represented. So, not engaging with us, well, that means maybe, possibly, you might not know that little fact about Miss Me Too, which is what ended up putting her past client in jail. What else do we have coming out? Well, we have a report from the New York Post in regards to the Time's Up Foundation that got started through the Me Too movement and has been backed by many big names, showing us that a majority of the funds that are supposed to go to legal fees for those who are victims are actually going to the executives that run the organization. So we're talking about money that's being sending them to these luxurious resorts, these luxurious conferences all over the country. Now, I can tell you, as someone who used to be paid by the state to go and speak at advocacy conferences throughout my state, these places aren't cheap at all. And a majority of the time, we had to scramble, and as individuals, the people would have to scramble in order to get the money in order to actually make it to the reservation. And a lot of times, these places would give us discounts because a lot of disabled folk, these places aren't cheap. So, very little interesting tidbit about Miss Roberta Kaplan. So, what does this mean? It means, now that that is out in the open, this woman's going to double down. And I'm going to bet her trolling is going to be getting a lot worse because she doesn't want word to get out there. She doesn't want those receipts to get out there as to what she is really doing and what's really going on with this campaign they all started. Alright, folks, so hopefully this fallout will continue to happen. I will keep my eyes open for you. That's really all I have for today. Now, as always, I don't get a whole lot of views, so please hit the like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget the comments. I hope you have a good one.